Hey, what's up everybody? This is Cameron Snow with Danomics. In this video, we are going to cover how you can determine the landing zone for your horizontal wells. All right, so let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a flow here. And if you've never created a flow, you're just going to go File, New, Flow. And when you do this, it's going to bring up an empty flow here, and you will build this flow out. Now, I've already built out a flow here for the landing zone analysis, and the tools that we are going to add for this to this flow are the ones shown here. And remember, you can add a tool here by clicking New, and then just typing in the tool type, and that will add the tool there. All right, so we're going to start here with a points input tool. And in this input, we are going to grab our processed deviation surveys. If you've not processed your deviation surveys, you'll want to do that using the example flow that we have available. Once you've got your deviation surveys, we will then use a zone lookup tool. The zone lookup takes a structure grid, which you will make using the tops to structure grid tool, and you will give it a ordered list of zones. So this needs to go from shallowest to deepest. And you'll also give it your well headers. You'll then add a landing zone analysis tool, and this is where most of the work is done. The landing zone analysis tool determines the primary landing zone, the feet in zone, percent in zone, and the evaluated lateral length. And all you have to put in here is the inclination cutoff. So the inclination cutoff, here I have a value of 80 for the default. What this means is it's saying, hey, for this deviation survey, whenever the inclination is greater than 80 degrees, we're going to determine the landing zone for that segment, the feed-in zone, and for that segment, and we're going to use that for the calculation. And then we just end this with a points output. And this will write the landing zone and all the other calculations to this. Now, if you would like, you can come in and add something like a point select, and you could select by value, and you could say, hey, I want to only select wells where the landing zone is equal to the Wolfcamp B, for example, or maybe you want to add two formations in here. So maybe I want to add, Wolfcamp C as well. And you can do that, and then you will end with a second points output here. So, maybe this would be landing zone analysis for Wolfcamp B and C wells. So I'm going to hit run on this, but I've already ran a copy of this flow ahead of time. So I'm going to show you what the output looks like here. We've got these landing zone analysis points. And what you'll see is we have our API, whether or not it was evaluated. It'll tell us our maximum inclination, the landing zone, percent in zone, feet in zone, the length of the zone evaluated in here. So it gives us a fair amount of information in here, and this can be quite useful. So for example, here on this row, we can see as a Sprayberry well, and only about 60% of the well was in zone. So only about 3,800 feet of the 6,300 feet of lateral in there. So if this well, for example, was an underperformer, this would give you a good reason why that might be the case. All right, so once again, this flow is just a points input where we take our deviations, a zone lookup tool where we bring in our structure grids, the landing zone analysis tool, and then a points output, and then optionally we can filter that down to specific zone, a specific zone or zones. All right, if you would like to give this tool a try, just contact us at sales@danomics.com and we'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.